Can Hollywood actually pick the next mayor of Los Angeles? In a political landscape often dominated by seasoned politicians, a surprising contender has emerged, backed by a constellation of reality stars, actors, and musicians, all while claiming he doesn't want their support. Before we dive into this fascinating political spectacle, if you want to stay on top of everything happening in US politics, hit that subscribe button right now and leave a like. It really helps this channel grow. As Los Angeles voters gear up to cast their ballots next week, the mayoral race has taken an unexpected turn, with Spencer Pratt, a name synonymous with reality television drama, gaining significant traction. His campaign is now boasting endorsements from a diverse group of celebrities, including fellow reality stars, famous actors, musicians, and media personalities. It's a roster that reads less like a political rally and more like a Hollywood premiere. However, in a candid interview on Gutfeld, this past Thursday, Pratt himself downplayed the significance of these celebrity nods, stating, "I actually don't want celebrities to come out and endorse me." He clarified that his desired endorsements come from the moms and the animal lovers in LA. This statement, coming from a candidate whose campaign is undeniably being amplified by famous faces, adds another layer to this already intriguing political narrative. Fox News Digital has been tracking these endorsements, breaking down the key players fueling Pratt's surprising surge in the second-largest U.S. city, all ahead of the June 2 primary. One of the most notable endorsements, or at least expressions of support, came from Joe Rogan. During an episode of The Joe Rogan Experience on April 15, the world-famous podcaster told Pratt directly, "Listen, man. I'm voting for you. I can't vote for you, but I'm rooting for you." Rogan, who famously relocated from Los Angeles to Austin, Texas, added emphatically, "If I lived in Los Angeles, no question whatsoever, I would vote for you." This sentiment, even from someone no longer residing in the city, speaks volumes about Pratt's ability to capture attention beyond traditional political circles. Comedian and radio personality Adam Carolla has been a vocal supporter, repeatedly endorsing Pratt. On April 21, during an episode of The Adam Carolla Show, Pratt laid out his vision for bringing back common sense to City Hall, and Carolla later took to Instagram to declare Pratt had his full endorsement for mayor. Carolla, a self-proclaimed libertarian who supported Andrew Yang in the 2020 presidential election, clearly sees something compelling in Pratt's outsider appeal. Adding to the roster is actor Dennis Quaid, who threw his support behind Pratt's mayoral bid in an exclusive interview with Fox News Digital on May 23, simply stating, "Go Spencer Pratt." Quaid has been critical of current LA Mayor Karen Bass, particularly her travels abroad as wildfires erupted and her administration's handling of issues like water shortages, budget cuts to the LA Fire Department, and the broader wildfire response. Pratt's rise to prominence in this campaign can largely be attributed to viral videos of him speaking passionately about his own home being destroyed in the wildfires, vowing to help rebuild Los Angeles. This personal tragedy has evidently resonated, and it was in this context that Paris Hilton, heiress to the Hilton Hotel's fortune and fellow reality TV star, backed Pratt on April 24. She promoted Spencer for mayor on his Instagram, highlighting his Airstream trailer living situation following the destruction of his Pacific Palisades home. Actor James Woods also praised Pratt's performance in a mayoral debate via an X post, calling him surprisingly effective, direct, polite, and prepared. Woods didn't hold back in his criticism of Pratt's opponents, Mayor Bass and Councilmember Nithya Raman, stating, "The other two have history as their enemy because everything they've done has been a catastrophe." He concluded with a bold prediction: he can absolutely win this thing. Billy Bush, host of Hot Mics, also threw his support behind Pratt after the mayoral debate on May 6. Many were taken aback by Pratt's performance, beginning to view him as a serious candidate. Bush declared on Jesse Watters' Primetime that Pratt won that debate flat out, describing him as relatable and likable. Bush further elaborated that Pratt, a registered Republican running as an independent, isn't necessarily a MAGA candidate but appeals to those who are had enough of mismanagement in our government. Meghan McCain, conservative commentator and daughter of the late Senator John McCain, took to X to praise Pratt's debate performance, calling it the blueprint for how older millennials need to communicate and present their ideas and campaign messaging when running for office. McCain lauded Pratt as 1010 no notes and echoed the sentiment of others by saying he killed the debate. Adding a touch of Hollywood glamour, singer Katharine McPhee and her husband, composer and record producer David Foster, hosted a star-studded fundraiser for Pratt at their Brentwood Park home. A viral video captured McPhee serenading Pratt with a custom rendition of Tina Turner's The Best, humorously adapted to include jabs at his opponents, Mayor Bass and Nithya Raman. McPhee was also listed among the celebrity donors supporting Pratt's campaign. Kristin Cavallari, Pratt's former co-star from The Hills, called his mayoral run "FING genius" on her podcast Let's Be Honest. She praised Pratt as an outsider ready to call out the corruption. While Cavallari, a Tennessee resident, cannot vote for Pratt, she urged Los Angeles voters to cast their ballots for him. Brody Jenner, another The Hills alum and son of Caitlyn Jenner, was an early supporter, defending Pratt's intelligence and qualifications on Instagram stories after his mayoral announcement. Jenner asserted that Pratt possesses the backbone to stand up to career politicians. Fellow reality star Audrina Patridge expressed her impressed sentiment after listening to Pratt's interviews, telling Us Weekly that he would make a lot of change to LA and he would follow through with what he said. Like many of his celebrity supporters, Patridge resides outside of LA proper and cannot vote for Pratt, but she is rooting for him. The Real Housewives of Miami star, whose name is Joanna Krupa, publicly endorsed Pratt after appearing with him at a dog adoption event. Krupa emphasized that Pratt's campaign is not about politics anymore. It's about real change and not about Democrat or Republican. Actress and comedian Heather McDonald also endorsed Pratt post-debate, sharing her excitement on X. Even The Bachelor stars have chimed in, with one commenting on Pratt's Instagram, "You have my vote." Comedian Jamie Kennedy has also voiced his support, as has DJ Cascade, and Doug Reinhardt, who appeared with Pratt on The Hills, is among his campaign donors. Pratt himself has claimed that actors Leonardo DiCaprio and Jamie Foxx have privately expressed support, though neither has made a public statement, and reports suggest DiCaprio has not privately endorsed any candidate. Beyond the star power, Pratt's campaign has also seen a significant financial surge, reportedly bringing in millions and outraising both incumbent Mayor Karen Bass and challenger Nithya Raman. Pratt, a registered Republican running as an independent, launched his bid in January, fueled by his frustration with city officials over their handling of wildfires, homelessness, and crime. This celebrity endorsement wave, whether intentional or not, is undoubtedly shaping the narrative around his unconventional candidacy. So, what do you think about this fusion of reality TV fame and political ambition? Are these celebrity endorsements a genuine indicator of support for change, or just a fleeting distraction in the serious business of governing a major city? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one. This is how the political landscape in Los Angeles is being reshaped, one viral video and celebrity endorsement at a time.